MLB The Show has Saturday night baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Kansas City Royals. Royals baseball starts right now. Danny Duffy will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's coming off his 10th win of the season, and you start getting that number 10, you start breaking out of that single digits, you start feeling good about yourself. I think he's at that point now where he's starting to trust his stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing if he trusts it in this ball game as well.
Here's the lefty Gregor Blanco now,
Arizona,
and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Gregor Blanco.
First pitch of the night is taken for ball 1, and we are underway from Kansas City. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, you know what I find interesting about this team and watching this game today? They are really playing strong baseball. They're playing good down the stretch. And that, to me, is all about that front office and the manager. They haven't quit. They've got plans in the future. And this looks like a club you look at and you say, look out for them next year. May not get there this year, but next year they will.
Here's a high pop-up. Mondasey is there for it. 1 down. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, this team does not strike out a whole lot. They put the ball in play, and they rely on putting pressure on the other team. And if you make a mistake, they're going to capitalize. But their game is pressure, put the ball in play.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Rusney Castillo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Settling in now, Chris Owings. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked 2nd on the team in stolen bases. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Nick Tropiano, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he pitched 7 complete innings last game, Matt, so very impressive young man. And now he's got a chance to back that performance up again.
Here now is the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Royals, the center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
in there for strike one. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Billy Burns. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, that's a good sign, him getting the base hit. He's been struggling quite a bit. He's in the 2-hole, going to get some good pitches to hit. Maybe this is the start of him getting hot.
Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And that's dead center for strike one.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard toward the right side. And he has to dive at him with the baseball, but he makes the play to end the inning. Second inning upcoming here in KC with no score. Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Oh, that's a good-looking curveball to hit right there. That ball's coming right into you. So maybe he's measuring him and looking for another one this pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. To third. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. And at first base, Eric Hosmer, I think he's one of the best defenders in all the game at first base. Tremendous range. He's aggressive, too. Not afraid to catch a ball and throw it to second base for that double play. Aggressive first baseman. I like them.
In now, Daniel Descalso. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
3 balls, no strike.
And that's in there. 3-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
3-1. Here it is. Slider up that he gets a call on.
3-2.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Another payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Batting sixth, center fielder number 12.
Here's Leonis Martin. The season
Martin.
batting average comes in down in the 240s. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Another 0-2 home. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And no, he can't make the play. The pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense, brought to you by Majestic. This team can pick it, lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, you ever talk about a much-needed base hit? That's it right there. He's been struggling all year. That was much needed. Put a smile on his face.
Now at the plate, number 38. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strike out there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in, Whit Merrifield. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Royals leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There is Moustakas to look at him for the first out.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Adam Rosales.
So striding in, Adam Rosales. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Third inning, no score to this point. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Ready with the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Merrifield is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting ninth, catcher, Oscar Hernandez.
And that'll bring up Oscar Hernandez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And that one stayed up a little high. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game.
Oh,
2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. In tight. Look out. That one sends him to the deck. It's ball 3.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Three and 1. Here it is. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now a swing and a 3rd straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Merrifield is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So stepping in, Alcides Escobar. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Alcides Escobar.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondasey Jr. And this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. Here comes the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. A tag for 1.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. In the dirt here. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And the ball is dropped. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Into the box, Billy Burns. A pitch out. Not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out.
Well, they guessed right on the pitch out there, and I thought they might have cut him down, but the throw from behind the plate was just a little off target to the left of the bag. Could have been the difference there.
One out and a runner on second base. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castillo is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 35, Eric Hosmer.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer, is in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Blanco looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run home run off the bat of Eric Hosmer. And that is 27 for him on the year. And the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Third baseman, number 8.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Blanco is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. but they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0 Royals. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregor Blanco back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
From the stretch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
One 0 count. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Merrifield sprinting after it, and foul. Cue shot here out towards short, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Rusney Castillo.
Ready for another chance? Rusney Castillo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A fastball right over the outside corner. Ready with the 0-2. This one's down to third. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Well, he got ahead early 0-2, and you still gave him a little bit too much to work with, because that's why he's able to get a ground ball for a base hit.
Owen.
Here's Chris Owings now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 0-1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the 1 out.
Digging in for his second at bat, Nick Ahmed. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Here he comes on 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. And I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
Now a snap throw to first. Don't want to forget about him. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Cain. And the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Salvador Perez. He singled his last time up.
Salvador Perez.
Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike 2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Owings has it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, number 38.
Striding in once again, number 38. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit out towards short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Royals, right fielder, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Owings is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. KC down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now at the plate, Daniel Descalso comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman number 3, Daniel Descalso.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Set to deal on 2-2. Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th, and boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Here's Leonis Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Cain. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Martin rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Standing in now, Adam Rosales. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 1 out and a runner on third. grounded to short. Escobar has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Hey, a simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
And that'll bring up Oscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. After it is Cain. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Royals 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. Digging in now, Alcides Escobar. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Alcides Escobar.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
I think this is an important inning for him. He just had a couple runs given to him, and now it's his job to show the guys I appreciate it by shutting them down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Raul Mondasey.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondasey Jr. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now here it comes. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. Everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Ready for another shot now. Lorenzo Cain. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. After the walk, a quick check on first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
I think he was going first pitch, first movement all the way, and apparently the pitcher knew it too, caught him leaning.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Swing and a miss. 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. And the slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Cain on his way to second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now, Billy Burns. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. And that's in there. Base hit. Cain rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. 1 left for Kansas City, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Here's the lefty Gregor Blanco now. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Ball 1.
Inside.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4. So the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Ready once again, Rusney Castillo. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game, and he'll step off and fire to the bag, and he's back easily. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Hit to short. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Owings.
Here's Chris Owings now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Blanco is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. A tag from Perez. He's out at the plate.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
Digging in
Nick
once again,
Ahmed.
Nick Ahmed. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Now the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Second and third here, one man out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Burns. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Number 50 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 50.
Daniel Descalzo will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Now this is on the ground for Hosmer over there at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Only one in the inning for Arizona. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ready for another shot now. Eric Hosmer comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
No strike.
One out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Here it comes. And it misses. 3-1 now. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the belt, the pitch. And there he goes towards second. Lifted in the air out to left field. Under it, Castillo, and Rusney has it for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, number 38.
Digging in to try it again, number 38. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Nope. That's it.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Royals leave 1. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Digging in and looking for more, Leonis Martin. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Leonis Martin.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Jeremy Hazelbaker. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball, hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Now batting, third baseman, Adam Rosales.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Stepping in now, Adam Rosales. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Hit to third. Oh, look at Moustakas. 1 there. Not in time.
Now batting, catcher, Oscar Hernandez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Oscar Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Chris Herman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, Chris Herman.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 4-3 game.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Standing in now, Gregor Blanco. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And he puts it on the ground to second. Mondasey scoops it up. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. One for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up. It's now 4-3 Arizona. Chris Herman will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Chris Herman.
With Merrifield next to hit. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Right fielder with Merrifield.
J.J. Hoover gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
That's a nice spot for a pitcher down there below the knees, but I think that call is a little bit low.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The shortstop, number 2, Alcides Escobar.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 delivery. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now here it comes. Outside. 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, what a stop. It's there. He got him.
Hey, great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondasey Jr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now he lifts a high pop up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Royals go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 4-3. Ready for another chance. Rusney Castillo. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Socrates Brito is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Socrates Brito.
Changeup called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
2 strikes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Popped high in the air. Mondasey is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Chris Owings now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, 1, here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Set to deal on 2-2. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Here's another 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Nick Ahmed waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Striding in once again, Nick Ahmed. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
In now, Daniel Descalso, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Cain is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for the Diamondbacks, and it remains It's a 4-3 game. Socrates Brito will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 19, Socrates.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Leading off for the Royals, the center fielder number
David
6,
Hernandez
Lorenzo
is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the
number
year.
33, David Hernandez.
And a curveball in for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ahmed will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Billy Burns.
Coming to the plate now, Billy Burns. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Digging in, Eric Hosmer. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First offering on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Royals 3. Beautiful Union Station lit up here in Kansas City tonight as we're set for the remainder of this one from the K. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Martin.
Into the windup and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Bases are empty. One man out. Hit hard to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
Rosales.
Into the box now, Adam Rosales, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Runners on first with 1 down. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cain going back at the track, the wall, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now 6-3.
Well, any insurance run you could put on the board this late in the game feels like 2 runs. That's how important they are. They're up 3 now and only need 3 more outs to end this one. See if they can close the deal.
Boone Logan enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Boone Logan. Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher.
Stepping in now, Chris Herman, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line and right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the lefty Gregor Blanco now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. Fly ball out toward left center field. Burns on the run, and a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, and he's safe.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Marte will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. And that misses low and away, ball 1. He'll enter play right at 333. 3 homers and 33 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Merrifield has a read on it, and that retires the side. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Royals. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Royals 3. Marte will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 4.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th, third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Silvino Bracho is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Salvador Perez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Blanco is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Number 38.
Now at the plate, number 38. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
At the plate, Whit Merrifield. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away to end it. And the Diamondbacks have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
And with that win, they've joined some elite company. How about 110 wins? Tying them in the record books with the 27 Yankees and the 1909 Pirates. Not bad, huh?
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Arizona Diamondbacks win for a division-leading 110th time. Nick Tropiano gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Silvino Bracho closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the victorious